It is about time we talk Fortnite because these strange decisions keep happening. At number 1 is the latest Iron Man bundle because it makes no sense. You see, when we all realized the return of Tony Stark was coming, we expected the items in his set to blow us away. Considering the last Iron Man skin had an insanely cool glider, fans were hoping they would see a revamp, only to discover the final item was a bass guitar. Not exactly like Tony Stark is known for playing crazy solos. This season has also been somewhat confusing for Marvel fans. Instead of getting new outfits of their favorite characters like Sabretooth, Captain America, and Ghost Rider, Fortnite decided to make them mashups instead. Now personally, I do like this idea, but it's a pretty strange one when you realize people like Sabretooth don't even have a skin in the game. If you want him, you can only be the Meowscles version. This is made worse when you realize one of the best Marvel characters is coming back again, but as a mashup. At D23, fans noticed Deadpool and immediately went, why is Fortnite making all these out-of-pocket decisions? Even Fishpool's in the works too. I mean, why not a new character, Epic? There is so many we don't have. Now, I do gotta hand it to them, but one of their best ideas lately has been the return of the Marvel LTM. Everyone fondly remembers the old endgame mode, which let you play as Thanos, and for Epic to bring it back with Doom, it's pretty awesome. The problem? They made his side way too powerful. If you got sided with the Avengers team, it's almost impossible to win a match. So after players complained about this, Epic dropped an update buffing the heroes and nerfing Doom's army. Not only were the Avengers now 200 shield, but Doom's henchmen had longer Mystical Bomb and Shockwave cooldowns. You seeing the problem here? Now it's almost impossible to win as the Doom side, and they really gotta figure out the balance. To celebrate the update, they also gave us other Iron Man stuff, like the return of his Stark rifle. Except, it wasn't the one we all remember, with Epic removing Hit Scan. Now it's nowhere near as accurate as it used to be, and it's one of the most ignored items on the map. Why even take this when we have repulsors? But we all want to pick up Doom's armor, it is just insanely hard to find. When it first dropped, it was locked at a 5% chance of spawning every game. You had to wait 15 minutes just for the island to appear, and 95% of the time, it'd be a total waste. It was one of the rarest mythics that have ever existed in Fortnite, with basically no one getting a chance to use it. After increasing the likelihood temporarily, Epic experimented some more and realized they could just make it easier to get every day until the next update. This worked great, but now that the update's passed, we are back to square one, a 1 in 20 chance to find. And the decisions get weirder. While you're in the cinematic, you can take storm damage. Means a ton of players either missed out on using it because they got eliminated, or started out with a huge disadvantage. And while you guys have been making yourselves vocal about Fortnite's strange decisions, there's one I gotta point out. For the longest time, we've all known what the rarest pickaxe in Fortnite is, the FNCS Axe of Champions. Only one winner could own this at any given time, and it was the most recent winner of the tournament. Now, the novelty is gone, with Epic putting this in the item shop for no reason. Things got really weird when we were introduced to the latest Iron Man skin. People have been wanting this for over 4 years at this point, and when Tony finally came back, it made no sense. This is meant to be the Mark 45 from Age of Ultron, yet his backbling and pickaxe are from the Mark 85. There's also no ability to take his mask off, no built-in emote or anything. How could you play as Iron Man but not Tony Stark? Now you can't help but laugh at some of Epic's weird choices, like when they dropped the BMW 1 series in the game. If you looked at this car in real life, no one would say it's a sports car unless you're in Fortnite. That's because they decided not to make this an SUV model. Instead, they blocked the passenger seats with a cage to make it work as a whiplash. At least it was original, unlike the new Island Adventure Peely outfit. This was dropped to celebrate the return of Glombo and Lego Fortnite. Except if players weren't already bored with the lazy Peely remixes, this one is a reskin of a reskin. It's just the Adventure Peely outfit from December without a jacket and a different color of shorts. Speaking of Glombo, fans have been pleading with Epic to bring him back for 2 whole chapters now. When they finally do, it's exclusive to the Lego mode. It's not like they only made this version either. The iconic regular Glombo is on the map, making it the only non-Lego creature to appear in the entire mode. Brings a tear to my eye wondering why didn't Battle Royale get this too? Instead, we're getting updates that no one really asked for. An example is how Epic changed aim assist for the first time in years. They just dropped a nerf, making it way harder to snap onto an enemy. According to them, this is to create fair play for all skill levels and to remove the superhuman factor from aim assist. The problem here is there's basically no regular player that can compete with a mouse and keyboard. Only pro-level controller players can do this. After the update, close range aim assist has basically been killed off completely. If you're in a box, it practically turns off. And considering how keyboard and mouse already has an insane advantage inside box fights, this is gonna make it even more unbalanced. Fans are also scratching their heads over this year's LTM rewards. If you were around for the endgame mode, you'll know how good these challenges challenges were. You could get an amazing Quinjet glider, emoticons, sprays, and a loading screen. So, what did Epic have in store for us with the Day of Doom? It's a single loading screen. I'm not joking. It's literally all they gave us. Another thing I'm disappointed with is the update to the character menu. This shows every NPC on the map, and the best part was how you could read a small bio about them. It was usually full of Easter eggs, backstories to characters, maybe explaining how they got on the island or what their role is in the season. Well, not anymore. Fortnite just straight up deleted character bios. What was the point in that? Come on. Some of the decisions in this video, I kind of see the reason why they did it, but this, it makes no sense. Okay, this next one is a really weird decision. Fortnite recently dropped a community site to earn rewards. They've done this plenty of times in the past, but this one was Marvel themed. Covered head to toe in Marvel stuff, and when people scrolled down to the rewards, they were completely random. From a basic wrap to a Japanese dango back bling, what does this have to do with Marvel? Not to mention, the community had to get 27 million storm circles for this. Feel like I've been a little negative this video, so I'm gonna shout out Epic for the Dr. Doom skin. They really went all out to make this feel like the old Battle Pass outfits, even going as far as adding his exclusive built-in emote to the new version. Fans are wondering just one question though, where's his contrail? The original Doom had one, this time it's just missing. Okay, at least he's in the game, unlike characters who were massively anticipated. Doom's biggest rivals are the Fantastic Four, and when you have a whole season themed around them, it's really weird to not have, any of the four in the game. Instead, they're just corpses on the map. Players think it would have been way cooler to have the Doom LTM be against the Fantastic Four rather than the Avengers. They even baited us on day one of the season. Disney dropped a blog saying the story featured the Fantastic Four and Dr. Doom, only for them to secretly change the wording later. Even with the Avengers, the LTM is still missing a massive opportunity. Leakers have been saying we're getting original Chapter 2 mythics for months now, yet they're nowhere to be found. Fortnite has only dropped Doom and Iron Man's, and those work very differently to how they used to. All I'm asking is to get Groot's Baller or Thor's Strike again. I sure hope so. But did you know Chapter 5 is officially the first one in history to have 0 original secret outfits? In the past, at least 1 or 2 seasons have given us an original skin, but this time, all of them are crossovers. Solid Snake, Korra, Magneto, Doom. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you like this or hate it. I also want to know what you think about the new Battle Pass change. This is the first time ever that Battle Pass outfits aren't exclusive. Everything that's for sale right now will appear in the item shop 18 months from now, and honestly, I agree with it. Exclusivity was a huge problem for collabs. Didn't matter for original outfits, but people will never be able to get Deadpool or Tony Stark. Now, all they gotta do is wait a year and a half, so we still get some exclusivity. I think one of the weirdest choices of this season has to be those impossible quests. Recently, they added the hardest challenge we have ever seen, asking you to win a game in a tournament. I'm not talking about ranked, I mean an actual full-on tournament against the best players in the world. Alright, that sounds kind of, impossible, but it got worse because the people who actually pulled it off realized it was broken. The quest didn't even complete properly, so Fortnite had to swap it out for a different one. Can you imagine putting all that effort in for nothing? Then they gave us a challenge to deal damage to someone who's wearing Doom's armor. They're thinking, hey, I'll just do this in LTM easy peasy. Well, no, it only counts in Battle Royale, where that 5% chance is the only way to get it. Even then, he's the most OP character on the map. But what is going on here, Epic? In the comments, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Let me know. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.